Hey y'all, it's Desiree and I'm back with another video. And for this video, God is saying, playing with them is playing with death. You don't realize who you irritate and agitate by just your presence alone, just a genuine smile. A lot of people don't want a relationship with God, but hate to see the God in you. It's a lot of people who don't want to see you with it because they want it, but a lot more often than not, people don't want to see you with what they don't even want. They don't care to answer the call on their life, but hate to see you walking in yours. Despise it. And jealousy is worse enough, but that's just sheer hatred. And unfortunately, oftentimes we allow people like this in our lives and in our lives for way too long, making company out of an enemy. There's a lot of prophecies speaking to your enemies being under your feet, but we cannot fail to speak on the true severity of giving access to your enemies. You allow your blessings to be obstructed. Obstructed could be defined as block up, clog up, get/stand in the way of, cut off, shut off, jam. The antonym I saw for obstruct is clear. When you have people who are not meant to be around you in your life, not only do you not have clear access to your blessings, you do not have clear access to God, because you don't have a clear conscience around bad company, and your clarity, direction, and faith will be stunted. Proverbs 13:20 says, "He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed," which is clearly speaking to destroy mentally and in turn spiritually. Proverbs 25:26 says, "Like a muddied spring or a polluted well are the righteous who give way to the wicked." Bad company muddies your spirit, but malice company invites witchcraft. Sometimes bad company is just bad company, which is harmful in itself, but most time bad company comes with ill intent. The definition of curse is to invoke or use a curse against. Use coarse or blasphemous language to express anger or other strong emotion. A solemn utterance intended to invoke a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. By definition, curse simply means when someone speaks bad about a person in hopes to inflict harm and or hurt on them. Words with ill intent behind them are cursed words. A curse spoken with ill intent is witchcraft. Our words hold weight. Even the word says the power of life and death is in the tongue, and with spiritual authority, what we say will come to pass. However, a defeated enemy cannot curse you, but a befriended enemy can. Proverbs 26:2 says, "Like a fluttering sparrow or a darting swallow, an undeserved curse does not come to rest." But you cannot willfully walk into the enemy's camp with no spiritual permission and expect to not be attacked. And yes, God is a God of mercy and abundant grace, but people fail to realize God provides mercy and grace amongst the suffering of our disobedience. God may lighten the blow, but if you put yourself in harm's way, destruction will follow. We got to stop acting like we don't know who's not for us. We got to stop acting like we don't see the signs. We got to stop acting like we don't feel that feeling in the pit of our stomach. We got to stop ignoring the red flags that the Holy Spirit gives us. We got to truly stop acting like we don't know any better. We aren't in high school anymore. We aren't in middle school anymore. You know when a person is for you. You know when a person is not for you. You know when a person means you well, and you know when a person does not mean you well. It comes a time where you truly have to be real with yourself, and you truly have to sit down with what it is that you have and collect inventory. Because communication is not just communication. Whoever it is that you communicate with, you are in full agreement with. Because how can two walk together unless they agree? We can't keep turning a blind eye to people's ways. We can't keep turning a blind eye to side comments. We got to truly stop acting like we don't see what's right in front of us. We got to stop burning our hands trying to hold on to people. Let your peace return to you and stop warring with it. Stop toiling with it. The rejection is protection. I've never regretted cutting someone off. I've never went with what I felt in my heart about a person and was proven wrong, because God will let you be a lot of things, but he will not let you be a fool. He is not going to sit back and watch you stray unwillingly into darkness, but it's up to us to take heed. Because bad company isn't just, I think they talking about me behind my back, but I don't know. Something telling me that they're jealous. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like they don't really like me for real. No, bad company will lead you to the grave. So many are in the grave right now behind people they knew they should have cut off. So many people are sitting behind bars right now behind bad company. Lives completely robbed because instead of going with their move, they stuck around out of love, out of respect, out of loyalty, out of history. Go where you are loved. You break your own heart trying to love on loveless individuals. You break your own heart thinking someone who doesn't serve the Most High will serve you. Go where you are loved. I'd rather be lonely. I'd rather have to shed a few tears, have a couple sad days, and allow my peace to return to me, then move on, than to constantly be warring for a peace of mind, warring for harmony, warring against the enemy over my stuff, warring against unforeseen attacks, and warring with an individual to see a light in me they don't even have the trained eyes to see. And I want to make this clear. God is not just talking about friends. He's talking about family, not just sister, brother, cousin, mother, and father. The word says a man's enemies is in his own household. Then immediately after says, anyone who loves their mother or father more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. You cannot love anybody more than your own peace, your own destiny. You cannot allow the enemy to suck you into a lifelong agreement off the strength of a title. It may hurt, but it will heal. God doesn't give family a pass. God doesn't say, oh, well, that's your father. Oh, well, that's your mother. Lord forbid. Sometimes those who were called to love you are the biggest threats against you. And who are you sacrificing yourself for by sticking around? Who are you taking bullets for? Who are you putting your life, your soul on the line for? Surely not God, and surely not God's will. We are commanded to love our enemies, not surrender to mistreatment. I pray that God would expose demonic ties. I pray that God would further open up our eyes to those who are not meant to be around and who are inflicting harm against us, knowingly or unknowingly. I pray today that you will allow your peace to return to you.